It's harvest time. It's harvest time, Light Warriors. It's good to see you all. We're all feeling it right now. And today we're going to understand how the energy that is coming in right now is showing us that it's harvest time. And for many years, we might have become familiar with this time period that we're actually in right now. And today we're going to talk about separating the wheat from the tares. We're going to talk about the threshing floor. We're all on the threshing floor right now. We're feeling it. We're talking about harvest time and how it's the most rough time, and the rapture and the Schumann resonance. So, we've been having some interesting occurrences lately. A lot of us are coming together now. And I'm giving everyone a minute to come on to hear this very important message. Sharon, thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. And if you haven't done so already, please smash and obliterate the like button so that others can find this important message. It's harvest time. And we're feeling it. We're all feeling the beatdown right now. Are you feeling the beatdown? Let me know in the chat. We're all feeling the beatdown. We have to do the separation. God is doing the separation right now. We're feeling the separation. We have the evidence in the Schumann resonance. And, this time period, it's a rough time period. But this is how God does the separation. And everyone gets beat down. Everyone is on the threshing floor right now. Hammer time, right? We're all on the threshing floor. And everyone is getting the beat down. And that's how the wheat is separated from the chaff. The wheat and the tares. And we're gonna understand all of this teaching. We're gonna understand what Jesus taught us. We're gonna understand what's happening now in the Schumann resonance. Michael is here to put it all together for us. So, we have a lot in store. It's an important time period. It's not an easy time period, but it's necessary for the shift. Many of you have become familiar with the rapture on your journey. We're in the days of the rapture right now. Kerry, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Appreciate that. And today's message is that it's harvest time. And sometimes, people hear the phrase of the harvest time and they might have some fear. Sometimes they hear harvest time and, there's going to be abundance when you have the harvest. But it is a lot of work during the harvest. And we're seeing this right now in the Schumann resonance. And I'm making this world famous transmission right now. We're on every continent around the world. And last night I woke up at the 3 o'clock hour. My heart was racing. Woke up out of my sleep. Didn't know what was going on. It took me a little over an hour to go back to sleep, to calm down. And if that resonates with anyone, please share that in the chat. And if you're watching this on the replay, please share that in the comments. Because it's harvest time. And the energy is here now. So when we're looking at the Schumann resonance chart, we see like a 20-hour, usually we see like a big burst, but we're seeing these sharp boom, 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 boom. We're on the threshing floor right now. All of us are on the threshing floor. And this is done by design, by God. This energy is here now. And even though we're being beaten down, I'm being beaten down, we're all being beaten down, but if we look at it through the 3D lens, it could be very bad. Oh, I lost my job. I lost my relationship. But God is beating away everything that is not going to make it to the new earth. And this is also mental health awareness. Because many people are suffering from their mental health right now. Many are sitting in silence. They're afraid. They don't know what's going on. And I'm here to share with you that God has put us all on the threshing floor. And as we're getting beaten down on the threshing floor, we see the energy beating us down in the Schumann Resonance right now. Boom, boom, boom. Hours of pulses coming down. Everything is being beaten away from us. So we lived in a matrix reality. We're going to start going through it all. If you haven't done so already, please smash the like button, and others will find this very important message for humanity. Hello, everyone. I am Michael, and I help guide people on the evolutionary journey. We're all on a journey right now, and the experience that we're having right now is the separation of wheat from the tares. And Jesus Christ taught us about the separation of the wheat and the tares. And the tares are weeds that resemble wheat. And this is what we're going through right now. We have the wheat, and then we have the tares that represent the wheat. And Jesus Christ taught us a wheat field that had been deliberately polluted by an enemy, purposely intermixed the weed seeds with the wheat. And the weed seeds, right, the weeds, the tares, take the nutrients away from the wheat. Now we have to go through the separation. We're going through the separation right now. It's done by God. It might manifest differently, right? But God is behind it all. And sometimes, we feel like we're all being beaten down right now, physically, mentally, and spiritually. It's the energy theme. That's why I present to you the energy themes. Every person is on the threshing floor. Right now, we're on the threshing floor because an enemy has put the seed of the tares. And now God is sorting the rapture. And it might not be what you were led to believe, but we're going through the rapture right now. When we sit back out of the vibration of fear, when we're in the vibration of fear, we can't see with 5D eyes. We got to look at this from above down with a 5D lens. And we're understanding, understanding, and overstanding that right now we're on the threshing floor. We're on the threshing floor, and it's not so pleasant. It's not pleasant for all people. The threshing floor, everything is being beaten down to loosen up the edible part of the crop. Right now, God is threshing. It's harvest time. Harvest time is actually where the most work is done. We have to do the most inner work now. Many of you that have been on this journey for the past 3 years with me, you've been awakening ahead of time, right? It's a blessing that you have awakened ahead of time. And you might have gone through periods like I've shared, the ascension, isolation. I was in isolation for many years. I, went to work and, had, basic social things. But when I came home, I was alone. And I had this time to be alone so that I could study, so that I could change my core vibrational frequency. And now the collective is going through this right now. Many people feel alone, but you're actually not alone. This is a trick of the devil. The devil makes you feel like you're alone. The deception of Medea, the goddess of deception. But actually, there's millions of people around the world that are just like you. This is now the harvest time. This is where the work must be done. It was my honor to stand with my brothers and sisters this week. I met so many people, was with thousands of people. And I walked for, over 10 miles. I don't even know what it was. We walked for so many miles, and most of the work has to be done now. And it's harvest time. And during harvest time, the sirens are blazing right now because it's harvest time. And That's picking it up right now. Everything's coming. Can't shut it down right now. We're alive right now, so we got to go with it, right? That's why I film in nature live. But it's harvest time, and now it's where this most work is being done. Everything's in the world that's, scary. There's a lot of things that are trying to throw you off, distract you, but you keep moving forward. If you're ready for harvest time, please smash the like button. It helps others find this message. Most of the work is done during harvest time. And now, many of you might have heard, the weak shall inherit the earth, right? So there were dark forces that controlled. They had a grip on this reality. And now all the common everyday life people are going to inherit the earth. It's true. All of these ancient texts are about now. The meek shall inherit the earth. We're inheriting the earth. We're here to save our children. We are the light workers that have come here. And there's going to be a great shift in humanity. Some people are ignoring it. If you missed my last world famous live stream, people are ignoring the signs of the two boats and the helicopter. Many of you like that story. And they just keep on going. They just want to go back to the Matrix. It's finished. It's over. God is already here. And the energy is shown in the Schumann Resonance. Nothing can stop this. Nothing can run away from this. This energy courses all the way through this realm. It courses through the solid brick wall. No matter where you are, you cannot run. You cannot hide. The light of Christ is already here. And so it is. So we're seeing this energy in the Schumann Resonance. It's changing us. It's resonating within our, it's harvest time. And we're going through the rapture right now. And all these concepts, there might be one major solar flash. There might be one day where people might disappear into different realms. Who knows? But we're seeing the rapture happen over the past few years. We're seeing it. They can no longer hear you, right? You're seeing people disappear from your everyday life experience. You might see new people come in to your everyday life experience. Vibrational synchronization. Everything is shifting right now. So as we are on the threshing floor, when we look at the Schumann Resonance right now, we see boom, 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 boom. It's separating right now. It's separating the edible part of the crop. Remember the words, what Jesus taught us. This has been here for thousands of years. The wheat field, this earth realm, has been deliberately polluted, purposely intermixed with seeds of weeds. The weeds take the life force energy, all the nutrients from the wheat crop. It's time that God is removing, separating the wheat from the tares. Many of you heard of the separation of the wheat from the tares, and it's happening now. Ben, thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this, and I'll just keep going. And all of you, you give me the power to do this. And, it's so powerful when we're together. And, I'm having my own new experiences, being with thousands of people. You can feel the energy of all your brothers and sisters in Christ. All of the warriors of the rainbow, different colors, classes, and creeds. And that's what this time period is all about. It's about the Hopi prophecy. And I share about the Hopi prophecy almost in every video because that's where we are. We're different colors, classes, and creeds. Nikola Tesla said it was about vibration. You could feel the vibration. You could feel the frequency of these brothers and sisters. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., he said, it's about the content of character. And we're seeing this right now. We're seeing all the people rise right now. We're rising against this invisible enemy that Jesus Christ talked about. He said that the wheat field had been deliberately polluted by an enemy, purposely intermixed the weed seeds with the wheat. And now it's time to realize that we're in the rapture right now. The Schumann Resonance is showing us we're on the threshing floor. Many of us are being beaten down. When we look at this through the 3D lens, I say, oh, I lost my job, right? And you might look at this in a 3D lens. You say, oh, this is terrible. But maybe this satanic system will no longer be there anymore. And God is rapturing you out ahead of time. Maybe you might have lost a relationship. And you say, oh, my identity, I was with this person. Now I have to start over. Many people have to start over right now in different aspects of their everyday life because we're on the threshing floor and God is beating us down. God is beating it down to separate and find the edible part of the crop. You might feel scared right now, and it's very normal. And I'm going to read you scripture today that is going to help us understand what we're going through right now. If you're ready to make it to the new earth, please smash the like button so others can find this message. When we analyze scripture, we analyze what's happening right now. The fan of the last judgment shall so separate between them that neither shall any of the chaff pass into the granary, nor shall the grain fall into the fire which consumes the chaff. I told you God will catch you, dear ones. Nor shall the grain fall into the fire with the chaff. Many of us on our journey, we're beaten down right now, and I told you God will catch you. God is catching us. We're all in the same boat right now, different colors, classes, and creeds. And we're going to be caught. We're not going to fall into the fire and be burnt up with the chaff. God is doing the separating right now. Separation. Shall any chaff pass into the granary? We're going to the new earth. The chaff is being separate. The chaff is not going to the new earth. God is cleansing this energy, right? We talk about our energy field, right? We have little subconscious programs, bits of energy, these dense energies that are being cleansed from us. And it's not going with us. We're being purified right now. There is a fire going through us, the Holy Spirit fire. The Holy Spirit is going through us right now. It's purifying you. We're not going into that fire that it's talking about where the chaff gets burnt up and consumed. The matrix consumes itself. You're seeing it happen now. Third coach, thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this, be the teacher of the 5D earth. You have to realize right now that you are an infinite being. You have to realize your God-given gifts. That's why I'm the best there is at what I do. And that's why I continue to teach the people. We don't need systems. If the system doesn't want you, you don't need the system. Because as I told you many months ago, you are greater than the matrix itself. It's true. So many people are feeling the depression right now. I'm telling you, it's okay. We're all feeling something right now because we had all these subconscious programs, right? So we have the subconscious programs. We feel that, you know, this is part of our life and this is the way that we had to live. Our identity is being stripped away. Our own personal shaft, right? It's being knocked off of us. And only the edible part is going to remain. Only the edible part. And God is sending this energy down. It's seen in the Schumann Resonance. We could see it. There's so much activity in the past 2 years. Any person could look at the Schumann Resonance and see the change of activity. We all live in this realm. We live in this world. And the vibrational frequency is rising. We rise with the vibrational frequency. And Dolores Cannon, if you're not familiar with Dolores Cannon, a light warrior that came before us, she shared about this time period. I'm grateful for the messages that she left so that I was ready for this time period. She said that we can't make the shift all at once. The physical body can't handle it. That's why we have to keep losing more, right? Cleanse the body, and then we slowly raise our vibration. If it all happens at once, it's overwhelming to the body right now. Dolores is OG, right? I see that in the chat, right? It's true. She's OG. Very grateful for Dolores Cannon. Very grateful. So we're understanding when we take everything together, we're taking the spiritual aspect, if you will, we're taking the science aspect, and we're mushing it all together into a beautiful ball, right? A beautiful energy to share with all the people to help raise their core vibrational frequency so that they will make it through this shift. Krishan, thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. We're going through this shift right now, and we're on the threshing floor. And it's not easy being on the threshing floor. We don't like it. We don't like it that parts of our previous life are falling away. They're falling into the fire. We're beaten down. Everything is being removed. We're being stripped down to our core. We thought we were what was in the collection of the brain, but we are actually the collection of what's inside of the sacred heart. I shared with you a long time ago. The heart produces a magnetic field 5,000 times greater than your brain. You're not your brain, you're what's in the heart. The brain is just a collection of subconscious programs to help you navigate this time period. You are what you are at the core, the sacred heart. Nikola Tesla spoke about this. In the universe, there is a core from which we obtain knowledge, strength, and inspiration. And there's another core, and that core is inside of you, and that's why you are connected to God. And so it is. It's true. It's true. The change has come quickly. It's coming quickly. And it's your perspective. You know, when you say change is happening in a few years, like think about life in the past 2 years. It's changed so much. As a human, having a human experience, we say, oh, it's taking forever. It's years, a couple years. But in the course of this world, very quick, you know? So, and remember, we are the collective. So in order to shift quicker, we have to reach that critical mass that we've talked about, the critical mass. Once we reach critical mass, and everything will shift exponentially. It's all about that one domino to fall. Once the first domino falls, everything goes down real quick. It could take hours to set up one of those fancy domino things that goes down. Some of you seen that, right? Down in like a minute. Goes down quick. Everything goes down quick. Use this to help navigate this time period. And if it's helping you navigate this time period, please smash the like button. It helps others find comfort in this time period. We're all in this together, and we're all on the threshing floor right now. We're on the threshing floor, and we're all being beaten down. I shared with you the 8 dimensions of wellness. The 8 dimensions of wellness is important to understand, and you should check out that world famous video. the 8 dimensions of wellness. I present that because you have to understand everyone is having a different experience right now. We all have different types of energy blocks that we have built up over the course of our journey. And, we're losing something. It might be different. My journey might be different than yours. You might say, oh, this person's having an easier time than me as we're on the threshing floor. But you don't know what the other person is being beaten down by. Maybe people were beaten down ahead of time so that they could serve in World War III. Maybe people went through the ascension. Maybe people went through the awakening process ahead of time so that they could serve during the rapture. Maybe people went through their spiritual awakening ahead of time so that they could serve through the apocalypse. What is the apocalypse? It's a great revealing. Through subconscious programs, people thought the apocalypse was a bad thing. But the apocalypse means a great revealing. We are in Revelations right now. Some people would be afraid they would read the book of Revelation. The book of Revelation is the end of the world. It's scary. It's a beautiful time period. It's only scary for those that are not in tune with God and with their brothers and sisters, right? Ronnie, thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. When you're in tune, remember what Jesus Christ taught us. The tares are the weeds, and the weeds were deliberately thrown into the wheat crop, this world. And now God is separating the wheat from the tare. An invisible enemy planted the weeds, right? These seeds of the weeds, the tares, and everything is being separate right now. Ripping out, everything being taken, then beaten down, pulverized, boom, boom, until you are broken down to your core. And that's who you are. The person that I was in the Matrix years ago is not who I authentically am. Now I stand before the people as my authentic self. And guess what? There's even more that I can do to become more of my authentic self. Each and every one of us will be able to do this. We're becoming more, we're embodying more of who we are in the Sacred Heart. Many of you have been on the journey with me for several years now. I'm still standing, but you see the change in me. And that's why I'm so proud of those original videos that I did. So like I show the people the authentic shift. Sometimes we feel we're all like this, and now we're like this, right? Ready to go. Sometimes we need to, and it will happen during different time periods in the life. Everything is different. We're different colors, classes, and creeds. We're different ages. We're all different, but it's all about a vibrational frequency. That's all it is. And that's why Tesla said that, the same as Martin Luther King. It's all the same meaning. It's the content of character. It's the energy. It's the Hopi prophecy happening now. The Hopi prophecy is happening now. Different colors, classes, and creeds, and we're coming together in the vibration of love and authenticity. And it's not easy. We're being beaten down. We're on the threshing floor right now, beaten down. And, some of the demons will try to nip away, holding on. It's finished. We've already won. God is already here. The energy is here. The Christ energy is already here. It's shown in the Schumann Resonance. Masa, thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. We have to be aware of this. We have to be aware of mental health right now because many people are suffering in silence with their mental health. And I'm here to be the voice for the voiceless and help you get through this time period. You know, and again, we all know in a different way we are alone. We feel like we're alone. I filmed a video about this. I'm going to present it to you tomorrow. We all feel like we're alone, but we're not. It's just a trick of the devil. It's just a trick. There's so many of your brothers and sisters out there. And that's why we have to be aware of mental health, because people feel afraid to speak up. You know, and we're seeing the shift in reality. We're actually seeing more and more commercials about mental health awareness and speaking up and start to notice. You could tell because as Dr. Bruce Lipton said, all animals could pick up on vibrational frequency. You can pick up on your friend and say, oh, my friend feels down right now. You know it, you feel it. You could feel this frequency. Pecco, I hope I'm saying it right. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. We're picking up on the frequency. So we're picking up our brothers and sisters right now. That's why I'm leaving this energy for all of you, because I know so many people are struggling. The harvest time, which is where we are right now, it's not an easy time period. I have connected with so many people either going through the same or similar situation that I'm going through or went through. It's finished now. It's finished. It's finished. Now I serve God and the people. And we say bye-bye to the satanic matrix. I'll smile a little bit more about that. You'll be so surprised when you leave fear behind. Sometimes we feel like we got to hold on. Oh, I hope they don't fire me because of something. Oh, I hope that he or she doesn't leave me. Oh, I hope they... See ya. And then you'll feel such a relief. Such a relief. You're going to notice until you remove yourself, you say, wow, I was in a satanic matrix. Wow. They were attacking our mental health. And who are going to be the people as we enter the new earth to stand up for the common man and woman and show the world that people's mental health were under attack? It's true. It's not okay. It's not okay. Because everyone's mental health needs to be addressed. Everyone's mental health. And that's why we're on the threshing floor. So I know it's hard right now, but I'm telling you, you have to look at it from a different lens, because it's God. It's God. Sometimes the narcissists expose themselves. Hello, narcissist. You'll see him. The light is so bright and it's being shined right now. It's shining and everything can be seen. And you see them scurrying around. They come in different forms. And guess what? Because of subconscious programs, we built up dense energies in our body. And we ourselves are being beaten down. And all this dense chaff is falling off of us. The fire is purifying us right now. And we see these energies in the Schumann Resonance. I love you all. And so it is. Gotta hydrate. So I do feel a lot right now. It felt weird last night. If you're just tuning in right now, please leave in the comments if you maybe woke up in the middle of the night with some heart palpitations and feeling like a energy go through you. And, this is a very common ascension symptom over the course of your journey when you wake up in the middle of the night. So we're going through this threshing right now, and it's not easy. It's not easy for anyone. And it's going to manifest differently because we have to realize the 8 dimensions of wellness. and someone will experience it maybe differently. People, things, and situations, all different things happening right now. It's all different. Many different timelines, many different experiences. No two people are alike. We're all experiencing it differently. It's the energy theme. I want everyone to understand this before I get off here. It's the energy theme of the threshing floor. It might be a job. It might be a relationship. It might be a situation. It might be a subconscious program. Everything is being threshed by God right now, and we're all being beaten down. But something new, something better is going to come out of it. And I hope that these words, I hope that this message helps you navigate this time period. If you found this message helpful, smash and obliterate the like button so that others can find this message. And, I'm reading the comments. I felt that you wake up sometimes in this heat. You feel this heat radiating out of your body. You might all of a sudden you're sweating, right? You were cold when you went to bed, and now you're just burning up in the middle of the night. Schumann resonance. The energies are coming in, and you're being purified by God. You're being purified right now. The collective and our individual selves right now are being purified by God. So keep this in mind as you go on your journey. Keep it in mind. So I know it's not easy, but God has a plan for you. God has a plan for the world right now. And, the only thing you could do, we can't, change anyone else. So simply, you have to become the change that you want to see in the world. And when everyone does that, we reach critical mass. And I hope that this message was helpful for you. And if you're new to this, maybe you stumbled across this message. Some people trip and stumble across these messages. Please take the time, if it really resonates with you, to take the time to click the like button, leave a comment on the video, and share this message with a friend maybe that's struggling with this time period. Share it with a friend that maybe feels alone. Share it in a group. Share it on any platform so that others can find some comfort during this time period. We're all different colors, classes, and creeds, and we're all feeling something right now. And I know it's not easy. And again, it happens in shifts. You might be having a bad week right now, right? I might have had a bad couple of weeks that passed already. Some people are experiencing it coming up next week. So remember this right now. No one is having the same exact experience. That's why we go through what's called a shift. If you're new to our messages here for our everyday lives, we present from a place of shifts. We go through shifts. We go through energy themes. And the message is designed for all people. For all people. So I hope that this message helps you. Know that you're being purified. Know that the world is being purified. We're on the threshing floor right now. God is beating us all down. But the beatdown helps us become the person that we came here to be. So I appreciate all of you. Take the time to share this message. Share it with the hashtag Schumann Resonance. Share it with friends that are maybe struggling with mental health right now. People that are ready, that are understanding, understanding, and overstanding, right? If we look with 5D eyes and we see what's going on in the world down there, we're able to understand that it's okay. It's okay that we're going through this pain and suffering right now, because it's not going to make it to the new earth. And that's how we're going through the shift. It's the threshing floor. We're on the threshing floor, and everyone's being beaten down. And there are 8 dimensions of wellness. It might hit you in one of the 8 dimensions. And then there's some people that are just tuning in to say hello to me and the family out there. They've already made it to the new earth, right? They're chilling in nature right now. No problems. They're just here to serve. And as I shared with you a long time ago, the mission of the light worker is simply to exist, because you are giving off a vibrational frequency from your sacred heart. We're all positioned all around the world, and simply by our presence alone, we're raising the core vibrational frequency of this world. So Take the time today to share this message. I hope it resonates with you. I hope that it gives you comfort. I know the world is crazy right now. We're on the threshing floor, but don't worry about what's going on in the world right now. You know why. We cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious of the Schumann resonance, that it's harvest time, and that we're on the threshing floor. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. Find us in the 5th dimension. That's where we're headed. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. I appreciate you all. It's my honor to teach. I'm grateful for all the support sharing our messages. If it calls you and you would like to join our Patreon, I share a little bit more on Patreon. I'm grateful for all of you that join Patreon. It gives me an opportunity to work on all my gifts, whether it's making more videos or writing special blogs and different posts and some special pictures. And I have a lot there as well. And I'm so grateful for all of you. It's a rough time period, and we're finding our way out of the matrix one way or another. So be resourceful right now. Be resourceful. Listen to God. God is going to give you the path out. So there's a link pinned above. There's links in the description. And I hope that this message was helpful for all of you. Have a great day. Namaste. And if you missed the beginning, rewatch the beginning. It's an important message for right now. We're all on the threshing floor. Bye for now.